lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Good Morning Vail on TV8. I am your host, Liz. Super happy to be here on a very special day. We have had an amazing week here at TV8. So many wonderful interviews right here on the sofa, as well as out in the community. It's always a wonderful experience tuning into TV8 so you can see all the great things going on in the Vail Valley and beyond. And we have Maddie out and about today. She's going to be out in Beaver Creek, and there's a lot of stuff to do out there in Beaver Creek. On top of that, it's the final day for the Minturn Market. Make sure you get yourselves out there, get yourself a trinket or something like that. Beautiful artisan work. You want to go check it out, especially for the last Saturday of the season. Then we're going to head on up to Beaver Creek. There is the silent disco later on today. That is always so much fun for everybody in the family, for you and your friends. And the ice rink is filled with great things for the kids to play. Lots of activities for the kids and the adult kids. So many great things are going on. And if we have a little rain later on, well, there is always an umbrella and a rain jacket. Why don't we take a look at the weather right now to see that we can plan our day?
Thanks so much, Liz. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see temperatures slightly warm up, 52 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 75, 20% chance of precipitation. Now, mostly sunny skies throughout the course of today. We are expecting to see a slight breeze come out of the west-northwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that beautiful sunshine out first thing this morning, continuing into the early afternoon, and then a little bit of cloud coverage rolling in later into the evening time. And that's when we could see that slight chance of precipitation really take off. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in the Front Range are nice and warm. 89 degrees in Denver, a little bit of cloud coverage. 75 in Vail, 78 in Avon, and 80 in Eagle. Slight chance of precipitation throughout Eagle County. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 46 degrees is our overnight low, mostly clear skies. That sun setting just a little bit earlier and earlier by the day. 7:46 is when that's going to go down. We are expecting to see that wind continue to blow through at that 5 to 10 miles an hour, coming from the same direction. 20% chance of precipitation overnight tonight. So if you are getting out to do anything for your fabulous Saturday, just make sure that you have that light rain jacket nearby. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, increased chances of precipitation, mainly in the afternoon. We're still in that monsoonal season right now. 40% chance of precipitation, temperatures staying in the mid-70s for the next 2 days, and then they'll start to warm up as we approach the middle of next week. 20% chance of precipitation on Monday, continuing into Tuesday, ramping up to a 30% chance of moisture on Wednesday, and then decreasing back down to a 20% on Thursday. So we do have a beautiful kind of late summer week ahead of us, but these cooler temperatures are starting to make it feel a little bit more like fall. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping on maybe one of these fabulous rainy days, make sure that you stop by. They're located right across from the Solaris ice skating rink, and they've got beautiful jewelry and fine fossils and minerals. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's that time of the morning where we're going to tell you all of the great things taking place in and around our community. So if you're looking for something to do, there is still a lineup of activities for you to get out there and enjoy. Now, on Saturdays, there are some activities that you can definitely enjoy in Minturn and up here in Beaver Creek. And you can tell I'm standing right here at the base of the gondola, and this is a great place for you to come and ride the gondola up. You can do the summer gondola ride. That's always a perfect activity, and especially if you're looking to see some great wild wildlife, some beautiful views, and some fabulous wildflowers. So make sure that you come up to Beaver Creek and you check that out. But if you're looking for something a little bit different to do, the Minturn Market is still taking place for a couple more weeks. So you can go on Saturdays and enjoy that. And it's more of an artisan's market than a farmer's market, which means that you can see great local artists. There's less produce there, but there are some great things like art and clothing and just fun products that you won't be able to find anywhere else. So make sure that you check that out, and especially because there's only a couple left in the summer season. Now, if you're looking for something to do tonight up here in Beaver Creek, you can come up here and enjoy a silent disco. Now, this is a ton of fun because everyone gets their noise canceling headphones. They pick the station that they want to boogie down to, and then you just get to dance like no one's watching, which is absolutely one of my most favorite things to do. So make sure that you come up to Beaver Creek and you check that out while it's still taking place over the summer season. Like I said, it's a ton of fun, and it's definitely going to get you moving and grooving. Now, if you're looking for something to do on Sunday, well, then you can always make your way over to Vail and check out the Vail Farmers Market and Art Festival. This is a really good way to see the big local artists here in our community with those very incredible pieces. Gus Contemporary is over there. Augustina, who does pointillism, is over there. But then, of course, we've got other great things like Palisade Peaches and just great food vendors coming from all over. So make sure that you check that out. And especially if you love taco truck food or like food truck food, they've got the most incredible things there. Now, if you're looking for something to do on Sunday night, you can check out the Avon Sunset series, the Sunset Live. This is a great music that takes place right on the other side of the pavilion. So if you like to be on the water, well, then you can paddleboard right up to the live music. They bring in great local artists for you to enjoy, so you can get out there and you can check all of that out. Now, as we continue early into the week, on Monday, it's one of the last complimentary yogas that's taking place up here in Beaver Creek, so make sure that you come up here and you check that out. It is bring your own mat, and it's a ton of fun to just really enjoy that, and there's no better way to start your day than some namaste. So come up here and enjoy Beaver Creek's complimentary yoga. Continuing into Tuesday, you can do the wonderful outdoor fitness class, and they just have so many fun things taking place up here that you want to come check out, and you can go to beavercreek.com/events for the entire lineup of activities happening up here in Beaver Creek. Now, one of the things that we all love so much throughout the summer season is hot summer nights, and that takes place over at the Ford Amphitheater. Well, if you are looking to enjoy one more final hot summer nights, that's this week. You can go on Tuesday night and you can enjoy the complimentary concert taking place at the Ford Amphitheater. We all love to get out there and see the great live music. Then, of course, on Wednesday, there's live music in Avon, and so there's just a ton of really fun things for you to do. Make sure that you get out here, you check it all out, and you enjoy everything that Beaver Creek and Vail have to offer. For more information, you can go to beavercreek.com/events. For more information on Vail, you can go to Discover Vail. For Town of Avon, you can go to avon.org, and you can find out all the information for all of the great little communities here within our big community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail. No.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you're up here in Beaver Creek, it's really important that you enjoy the incredible art, and C. Anthony Gallery is the place to come to see it all and experience it. And I'm standing here with one of the art experts, Eric. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Maddie. How you doing?
I'm so excited to be here, only because we've talked to David Yarrow together in the past, and he's a phenomenal photographer, but you have so much information about him, and he's such an incredible artist with such a cool background.
Yeah, so he's originally from London, and he's a fine arts photographer. He makes staged kind of narrative pieces. So, what sets him apart from other photography is the production aspect of it, and also what the work does outside of just being a beautiful picture.
Which is really cool, because seeing the narrative pieces, and you can see in the piece behind us that there's a story, and then you go off the title and you kind of bring it all together. And the fact that people can come, they can get their hands on these pieces right here locally is really a unique experience.
Absolutely. He doesn't just take pictures, he makes pictures. He creates an image, creates a narrative, he creates a story. We're the best place to come see his work, and we're actually getting 2 new pieces today. Whether it's, you're here on vacation or you live here full-time, part-time, you're a designer, it doesn't matter. You've never seen anything like this in your life. So, You have to come down and check it out in person.
And you guys have so many pieces here, and the coolest part about it is not everyone can get their hands on these pieces, and we're lucky enough here in our community that you guys do this and you bring them in to just really give kind of that different artist feel here.
That's right. You know, there's very, very exclusive series with these. They're very small editions. They're out of 12 of 2 different sizes. But if you live here, we can bring them right to your house and actually install them right in your home.
So let's talk about some of the pieces that you guys have in the gallery right now that are going to be staying before you get these incredible new pieces in, because not only are there these incredible pieces like the one behind us and then the Wolf of Wall Street over there, but then you've got these ones of the penguins and the babies, and it just is something that you love to see, and it really pulls kind of emotions right out of you.
You know, we have this great piece called Bonnie right here that features Cara Delevingne. It was taken in Creede, Colorado, and she's really taking on this role. What David does is he challenges his characters to really get into who they are in the image and create a sense of story. And like I said, you know, this is like, you can think about it like a Hollywood movie set. There's a lot that goes into these images behind the scenes. Not only that, his work also has a charitable aspect to it. He works with Cindy Crawford, and Cindy actually donates her time to David, and in return, he gives the proceeds from the pieces to her nonprofits, which actually include a cancer research fund in Wisconsin. So there's a lot going on with this work, but you have to get in here and see it in person to really grasp the full scope of the scale of his body of work. It's not just one thing. He has great wildlife shots. He has these really intimate bar scenes. He has these Western narrative pieces that really take you into another space and time. He doesn't just do one thing. He's doing so many things at once. It's like an orchestra of fine art photography.
Which the fine art photography is such a different genre than a lot of us see here in Colorado, because in Colorado, everyone is out there shooting nature, and specifically those moments that capture in time, which is this wildlife photography that we all really know and love. And so this fine art photography is such a different aspect, and it brings the images to life in a way that you don't see in a lot of other types.
His animals, he's really personifying them in an attempt to draw attention to the importance of the conservation of their environments. You know, it's to do good, you have to be good. You know, you have to be doing things to help them. And so a lot of his work actually funds the environments where these animals live. So it's personifying it and creating a story, but it's also in an effort to keep them here so we can enjoy them.
Which is something that I love so much, is we've got the one with the penguins that we talked a little bit about, and then we've got the big polar bear over there, which makes me instantly think of my dog Beatrice, only because she's a big polar bear.
Yeah, it's, you know, there's characteristics that make you look and see that we have more in common with these wild animals, you know, and he brings that wild spirit out by putting the wolf in the image with the models. So there's something really unique to his work that you can't even quite put your finger on. You just have to come and see it in person.
And you guys are in such a great location, and you have much more than just David Yarrow here, but he is such a great highlighting piece only because his work is so unique and so special, and something that you really can't get your hands on anywhere except for C. Anthony Gallery.
So David's just one of many artists that we represent, and we are open all year round. We are back behind the ice skating rink in the gallery promenade. We're both sides of a big hallway, so just find your way back here and explore. You never know what's waiting for you around the corner.
And the coolest part is you guys spend so much time learning and knowing the artists that you guys have in here. And so getting to spend any time with you and chat with you about specific artists or specific pieces is such an educational experience that will expand your art horizons. If you think that you love art, well, then you should come up to see Anthony Gallery and spend some time talking to you or Josephine or any of the other great people you have.
Josephine, Shannon, Kenya, and I, we're all just lighthouses, just kind of showing you the way into what you already know you love.
Which is incredible. And then the best part is if you're local, you guys have a wonderful install team. So if you're bringing home a giant piece like the one behind us, you don't have to worry about it. It's going to be properly done, properly hung up, and brought right to you.
We'll bring it right to your house, figure out exactly where the work needs to go. We'll get everything perfect. But not only that, we can stage pieces too. So if you're not sure what you want, we offer that as well. You know, it's a totally comprehensive program that we run here. We also ship out of state. We've got collectors from all over the world. We're an international resort, and so we make sure that we accommodate to the needs of our guests.
Which makes you guys such a great place to come shopping. And so one more time, where are you located and what are your hours of operation if people want to come and spend some time learning about all of this great art?
We are behind the ice skating rink in Beaver Creek Village in the Gallery Promenade. It's a long hallway just behind the ice skating rink. We are 10 to 8 right now, and that's up until the end of September. We'll be 10 to 8 on weekdays and Saturday, and then we are 10 to 5 on Sunday. But we're open every day of the week.
Eric, thank you so much for all this great information, spending some time with us and giving us a deep dive into David Yarrow in just this brief amount of time.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us in the gallery, and you're all welcome to join us anytime you feel like it.
Make sure that you come up to the C. Anthony Gallery and you enjoy the beautiful fine arts photography of David Yarrow because these pieces are absolutely exquisite. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see temperatures progressively warm up. 52 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 75. 20% chance of precipitation. Now mostly sunny skies, but we are expecting a slight breeze coming out of the west-northwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine out first thing this morning, continuing into the early afternoon, and then later into the afternoon, we will see a little bit of cloud coverage roll in, and that's when we could see that increased chance of precipitation make its way. That cloud coverage is going to linger throughout the course of this afternoon, so just have that rain jacket nearby and with you. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 89 degrees in Denver, a little bit of cloud coverage, but no chance of precipitation down there. 75 degrees in Vail, 20% chance of moisture. 78 in Avon, 20% chance of precipitation. 80 degrees in Eagle with a 15% chance of moisture. So we still are in that monsoonal season where we could see those afternoon showers come our way. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 46 degrees is our overnight low. 20% chance of precipitation lingering throughout the course of this evening. Mostly clear skies, and we are expecting to see that sunset earlier and earlier by the day. 7:46 is when it's going down tonight. West-northwest winds continuing at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout this evening. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, increased chances of precipitation, afternoon thunderstorms, 40% chance of moisture, temperatures in the mid-70s for the next couple of days. Decreased chances of precipitation as we make our way into Monday, continuing into Tuesday, and then slowly increasing to a 30% chance by Wednesday. Continuing into Thursday with a 20% chance of moisture, mostly sunny skies though, and we'll see those temperatures drop down into the mid-70s and then ramp back up slowly throughout the course of the week. We want to thank Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for something great to do over Labor Day weekend, you should head up there and enjoy Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest. It's a ton of fun. There's great music, great food, and it's just great to get out there and soak it up. Now, speaking of Beaver Creek, let's take a look at the Visitors Bureau on how you can make your way over to the Villar Performing Arts Center.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you're getting out and about this summer, it's really important that you have the right gear, and Christie Sports here in Vail Village can gear you up head to toe to get out there and hit the mountains. And we're here with Jason Noakes. Good morning, Jason.
Maddie, how are you?
I'm so much better now that I'm here in Christie Sports.
Yeah, it's good to see you. It's been a while.
It has been a while, and you guys have expanded already. So we're in the new part of the Christie Sports here in Vail, making it a little bit bigger, nice and convenient.
Yeah, so we've got a new space out on the backside of the store on Bridge Street. Super proud of this space, particularly for the summertime. We've gone head to toe in hiking gear, which is something we haven't done before. As you can see, a big range of backpacks, all the accessories that go with the backpacks, the bladders, with the hiking stuff. We do rentals as well, which is, I don't think anyone else in the valley is doing that. Correct me if I'm wrong, there could be, but it's something we've just started. You can rent out waterproof gear, head to toe, jacket and pants for $19.95 a day, and we do hiking backpacks. We rent out with trekking poles as well, Maddie.
There's so many great things that you can just come into Christie Sports and get. So if you're here visiting and you don't want to pack all of that gear, or maybe you live here and you've not really gotten into hiking, this is a good way to just like put your foot in the door, see if it's for you, because I know I'm not a huge hiker, but your backpacks that you guys provide come with some really essential things in them, like a medical kit and a bear bell, which is important right now.
I tested it out the other day. I took some people on the hike, and I can honestly say the bear bell works. We didn't see any bears.
It's that simple. And there's an entire lineup of backpacks behind us. So whether you're going for just that quick little hike or whether you're doing the big 14er, you've got everything you need. The size range is very extensive here.
Yeah, so we carry Osprey, Decline, Camelback as well. But the cool thing about these backpacks now is the hydration system. You can see on a lot of these packs, they have the hoses sticking out. They have the bladder inside the pack. So you're not carrying around water bottles anymore. It's right there. You're carrying it on your shoulders. Different size bladders, 1 litre, 2 litre. So yeah, it's going to keep you nice and hydrated for those nice long treks.
Those nice long treks. And the trekking poles are really important. And why are the trekking poles important?
They are important, matey, to keep your balance, just like skiing. So, some people get out in some rough terrain. It's just nice to have that balance, planting that pole down so you're not falling down. The other thing I like about them too, when I've done some big 14ers, my hands tend to swell up. And I think having those poles kind of keep your hands up to where they're not dangling down. So I think it stops some of that swelling as well while you're hiking around on those long hikes.
And helps take some of that pressure off your knees when you're going downhill, which as avid skiers and snowboarders here in the valley, it's important that you keep your knees in good shape throughout the course of the summertime. Now, we've covered hiking, which you've got a lot of hiking stuff in here, from the rain jackets to the hiking shoes behind us, and then some really fun accessories that you have throughout for camping and getting out there and just enjoying nature. But then you guys also have a great plethora of bikes.
Yes, we do a bike rental program as well, but we also do retail bikes. We go deep with trek bikes. We have mountain bikes, full suspension, e-bikes, which have been really, really popular. You see everyone on e-bikes nowadays. Traditional path bikes as well. We sell them, we rent them. Come and see us. We've got lots of great trails here in Vail. Come and pick up a rental. If you like that bike, we'll sell you a bike as well.
And speaking of selling bikes, you've got some kids at home, and I know that one of them is getting very into mountain biking, and so you guys have some options for the kiddos as well if the entire family is coming.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we've got it for mum, dad, grandma, grandpa, and the kids as well. Great range of kids' bikes.
Then, right around the corner, we're getting so close to the end of summer, which, we're not really that close, but we're approaching vastly to the end of summer. Now that the summer solstice is happening, some of us are counting down those days till winter. You guys have some exciting stuff taking place around that.
We do. We have our traditional Powder Day sale. This year it's going to take place in West Vail. Powder Day sale, great discounts on all your ski gear, skis, outerwear, accessories, everything we're going to be selling off at a good discounted rate. That will start September 1st and will run through till September 9th, I believe.
Wow, which makes it easy for people to get out there, do some shopping, and especially as that winter season is approaching and we've seen so much moisture, that I'm going to just say that we might have a good winter. How are you feeling about it?
I totally agree. I think we're going to be in for a bumper year this year.
I'm really excited about that. And then with the kickoff of Powder Days is the kickoff of seasonal rentals in the West Vail location. That way, if you do have those kiddos at home that are growing so quickly and you want to get them in ski gear, your guys' seasonal rental program is one of the best in the valley.
Yeah, I agree. I put my kids on it every year. Even before I was working with Christie's, it is a good program. We will kick off that seasonal rental program with the Powder Day sale at the West Vail location. So that will be September 1st. Come in, get your seasonal rentals. It's going to be a great discounted price. Last year, I think we were running it at about $150. That's skis and boots for the whole season and poles. And we also kick that off at the Avon location on October 1st. Sorry, I had to pause and think about that. October 1st at the Avon store. And again, West Vail, September 1st, in line with the Powder Day sale.
You guys have so many great things going on. And then let's talk a little bit about what you have happening in Avon. You guys do something very special there. If people are maybe now starting to enjoy their outdoor spaces a little bit more, that's the place to go to really revamp your outdoor space?
Yeah, so Avon, we do patio furniture. Been doing that for quite a while now. So if you want to deck out your decks or your outside patio area, yeah, come and check out the guys in Avon. A huge amount of patio, umbrellas, fire pits, the deep seating. Yeah, it's just cool to go around and sit in the stuff. The stuff is so comfortable. It's really good stuff.
And so if people are looking to shop, there's so many great locations that you have throughout the valley. Where are all of the locations and where can people go to find out more information?
Yes, we're open everywhere right now. We've opened up our Beaver Creek location for the first time in quite a few years, and they're doing bike rentals up there as well. They're open 9 to 5, as well as our West Vail location. Avon, with all the patio gear, they're doing hiking stuff and some paddle boards as well, I must say. They are open 10 to 6. And then you have our Vail and Lions Head location. Both of those guys are open 9 to 6, all hike, all bike. You can get your rentals at every location.
Jason, thank you so much for giving us all this great information and taking the time out of your morning to come and meet with me. Make sure if you have any outdoor needs, you stop by Christie Sports. They've got everything from hiking to biking to patio furniture, which will cover every aspect of your outdoor lifestyle. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8, your Saturday edition. The off season is coming up, and maybe some of you have thought about going back to school and maybe taking some online courses. Let's go take a look at the interview that we had with Phoenix University to get you some ideas on how to enroll and maybe get some more schooling in.
It's not every day we get the opportunity to chat with people who are really in the know about a lot of things that are taking place with the workforce right now and how not only employees but employers are feeling. And so we're very lucky to be joined by Raghu Krishnaiah this morning. Thank you, Raghu, for meeting with us and taking the time to chat with us. You have a very large role at the University of Phoenix.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me on.
And for people who don't know about the University of Phoenix, can you give us a little bit of information?
Yeah, absolutely. So University of Phoenix provides a number of learning and career support opportunities to help everyone try to figure out what to do next in their career journey and to help them take that next step. We're primarily an online learning institution, and so people can take their learning anytime they want, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and attend school and learn and develop new skills.
And not only can people get their master's degree through you guys, but they can also get certificates in some areas that they're really interested in.
Yeah, we provide a master's, bachelor's, and even doctoral degrees in a variety of fields, from healthcare to technology to business.
Which is really cool. And so we're talking about kind of workers, employees, employers. And so right now, why aren't workers feeling very optimistic about their career trajectories?
So, Maddie, we did a survey recently, several thousand employees around the country and several hundred employers as well. And we asked this question about their level of optimism about the future of their careers. And on one hand, 80% felt that in the long-term perspective, they were very optimistic about their future. But in the near term, a significant portion said they were not as optimistic. 52% of Americans said they felt that they were replaceable in their job, and about 40% were worried about losing their jobs. And underlying all this is Americans felt that they did not have the skills they needed to be competitive in the market today and for the jobs coming up in the future.
So how can employers ensure that they are helping their workers gain new skills constantly?
Yeah, research showed a number of different ways employers can help. And what was really fascinating, it said that 68% of employees felt that if their employer provided the skills training for them, they would want to stay with their employer and continue to work and be part of that organization for long term. So I think employers can do a lot to help create these opportunities for employees, different ways to learn, both on the job as well as outside of the job through formal training programs such as what the University of Phoenix provides. So having these opportunities available, making it so they can take it online anytime is a big first step they can take. I think the second thing that all employers can help with is when an employee takes advantage of the learning and shows that they've completed it and demonstrated their capabilities, employers can actively help their employees find new roles in the companies that fit the employee's desires and needs and helps the employees move and take that next big step they want to take.
And how can employees take these steps to ensure long-term success throughout their careers?
That's a great question. Employees in many ways are equally responsible as employers to make sure that they get the skills that they need and the skills that they want to move forward. I encourage every employee to think about learning as something you do as part of your job, not something just separate from your job, but something that you do and think about and develop and build every day. And you could get this learning at work, you can get outside of work, but I encourage them always think about learning, continue to do so. The second thing I always encourage all employees to do is never stop building your network. Your network's critical for you. And so always look for ways to continue to meet new people and learn new things from your network. And third, find a mentor. Find somebody you can trust who can be a guide for you and really a sounding board as you think about taking the next step.
And how can people find out more information on all of the programs and classes that you guys have to offer?
Yeah, please visit phoenix.edu to find out about all that University of Phoenix has to offer. And for more on the research I shared, please visit phoenix.edu/career-institute.
Raghu, thank you so much for taking the time to give us all of this great information and making it so accessible for people to join and further their education anytime, any place, 24 hours a day.
Thank you, Maddie. It's a pleasure speaking with you.
Make sure that you check out Phoenix University. It's a great place for you to expand your skills and maybe take on some new ones to help you feel more secure in your workforce. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you're up here in Beaver Creek, well then you get excited because winter is right around the corner, and I'm standing here with the ultimate winter hype woman, Rachel Levitsky. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning. I am so excited. We just announced our opening day here at Beaver Creek. It's November 23rd, and over at Vail, November 11th. Winter is right around the corner. I know we've seen some snow in the high country already. Haven't had our first snowfall here at Beaver Creek yet, but it's coming.
It is coming. I live in West Vail, and we just got a bunch of hail at our house, and so the hail has got us one step closer to that snowfall.
You know, I'll take white on the ground in any way, but snow is really what I'm excited for. We usually see it on the bald spot first here at Beaver Creek right around this same time last year, so it's coming.
And, you know, Farmer's Almanac is predicting that we have a good snowstorm, a good winter season coming up. And with all the precipitation that we've been seeing throughout the course of this summer, I mean, you've got a sign up right now that says there's a storm brewing in the next hour and a half right now. And so we're really excited for the precipitation to come our way.
Yeah, we've had an incredibly wet season this summer so far, and just waiting for that to really turn into snow this winter as well. Hoping for a really strong La Nina, tons of snow. You know, that's what we're all here for. We are ready.
We are so ready, and with just how many days into August we are right now, and it's going to be September before we know it. Yes. And then of course we cannot wait for those flakes to start flying, and the excitement for Beaver Creek and Vail to open is through the roof. And right now is the best time to buy your Epic Pass.
It is the best time to buy your Epic Pass. The last chance for lowest price of the season on your Epic Pass is Labor Day, so go ahead and visit epicpass.com. Make sure you get that taken care of. We have Epic Passes, Epic Day Passes, and then one thing I do want to mention, we're limiting lift tickets only this year, whether in advance or at the window, and that's really to preserve the best guest experience for all of our mountain, visitors. We want to make sure that you have an incredible time here at Beaver Creek, at Vail, and across all of our resorts. We're really focused on being fully staffed and making sure that we take care of our employees. We've announced a $20 minimum wage, as well as some other HR improvements and some other benefits, so we can't wait to welcome all of our staff to the mountain and in turn welcome all of our guests. It's going to be the experience of a lifetime for everyone.
Which is the best part, and right now is the time to start looking at the jobs that Vail Resorts has available for people, because what a fun job you'll get to do if you're going to get out there, be on the snow, enjoying the mountain every day.
Absolutely. What better place to work? And one of our favorite perks of the job is our new best friend here at Beaver Creek. We've got Telly, who's one of our new patrol puppies this season. We've got 2 new patrol puppies. Telly and Ruby, and both are training to be avalanche rescue dogs. They've got a long time, a lot of training to come, but they're around right now this summer. They're really focused on obedience training and socialization. If you see them, please ask if you can say hi. They want to be friends. They are the cutest little babies. But yeah, so that's another thing we're really looking forward to this winter is these 2 little puppies growing up.
Oh my gosh, does this not just pull on your heartstrings? When she was laying on the ground just now, she was tugging at my skirt and I was like, it is taking every ounce of focus that I have in my body to pay attention to what we're talking about because look at what is pulling on my skirt.
I understand. The fluffiest ears you've ever seen. Look at this precious girl. And then over at Vail too, I do want to mention Telly's sister and litter mate Moxie is a new puppy as well. Keep an eye on the Beaver Creek and Vail channels to see all of their hard work as they get ready for the season and as our patrol teams and all of our staff works really hard to get the mountain ready for you.
Which it's so incredible, all the work that you guys do and all the work that goes into making these guys little avalanche friends and keeping everyone safe on the mountain. We're all so lucky to have Vail Resorts doing all the hard work and training these beautiful little fur friends to make sure that you're safe out there.
Absolutely. Their handlers work so hard to make sure that they are keeping everyone safe on the mountain alongside Willie, the mountain safety dog, too. Can't not talk about him. He will be back in action again this season also. Yeah, our staff is all working so hard to really get this mountain ready for you. I mean, it started the day after we closed last year. We work so hard, and our teams deserve all the credit for that. They are amazing, and you know, they'll be a lot of fun on the winter mountain for you because of all the work they did this summer.
Well, not even just winter. We're not going to exclude any of the fabulous summer employees that keep the chairlift running so that you can get up there. You can enjoy some of the incredible dining options on mountain during the summertime when the wildflowers are full of life. The scenery is absolutely breathtaking where we live.
We have fall colors coming up. What better time? So do know that Beaver Creek is running daily through September 6th, and then we work to weekends only, so Saturday, Sunday only through the end of September. Perfect time to come visit. We've got fall colors popping off, a beautiful, like, calm and crisp and clear fall here. So come visit us, and then the mountain will go to sleep for a little. Well, the mountain won't go to sleep. Our teams will be working so hard, but then we will be ready for you November 23rd at Beaver Creek.
Which is absolutely incredible. And then you've always got the signature events. And my favorite thing that came back last year, you know exactly what I'm talking about, those chocolate chip cookies, girl.
Absolutely. Cookie time is back. We'll have the world's best chocolate chip cookie competition on opening day. But if we're talking about signature events, we got to talk about Oktoberfest over Labor Day weekend. It is fun to be had for all in the village. Tons of competitions, events, great beer. You can't go wrong.
You absolutely cannot go wrong. Whether you're in Vail or in Beaver Creek, there's just so many fun activities to participate in and so much fun to be had. And not only that, but you're going to be greeted with some of the most knowledgeable staff that you'll find anywhere in the country and some of the most adorable staff.
The most adorable staff, really. It can't be beat. Look at this face.
Look at that face.
Look at this face. I love it. Yes, so we are ready to welcome you, whether you're coming summer, fall, or winter. It's time to come back to Beaver Creek. Not that we were ever closed, but, you know, people think about winter, understandably so, right? But summer, there's tons going on. And you mentioned culinary. Our cabins are coming back again this winter. Snowcat to a fine dining cabin. We have incredible experiences here at Beaver Creek, and we can't wait for you to come experience them all with us.
Which is the best part. You need to get up to Beaver Creek. You need to go to their website at beavercreek.com. That way you can see all of the dining experience options, whether you want to be on mountain, off mountain. You guys have it all, and you really make sure that the whole family is taken care of here in Beaver Creek.
Absolutely. Something for the whole family, whether it's culinary or our terrain. We opened McCoy Park last year. I know that you spent time in McCoy Park last year. I spent time in McCoy Park last year. It's got something fun for the whole family. It's the opportunity to explore more together. We have that learning terrain, and then we have Birds of Prey World Cup race course. That's coming back this year. You know, there really is something for everyone, and we cannot wait for you to experience it.
Rachel, thank you so much for stealing the Abby puppy.
Of course, I always steal the Abby puppy. Big thank you to his handler for letting me.
Yes, a big thank you to them for letting us take the Abby puppy. And then thank you for taking the time out of your morning to come chat with us, give us all this great information, and to bring Beaver Creek to life in the way that you do, because I know you work really hard and we all appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Maddie. It's so fun. We can't wait to see you all out here. Telly can't wait to welcome you guys. It's going to be a great winter.
Make sure that you go to beavercreek.com. That way you can see all of the events that they have coming up, because they're absolutely to die for fun. But then make sure that you buy your Epic Pass. The prices are going to go up Labor Day weekend. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those temperatures warm up. 52 degrees around 8 a.m. 75 degrees is the high throughout the course of today. 20% chance of precipitation. Now mostly sunny skies all throughout today, but we will see a little bit of cloud coverage roll in. Now we are expecting west-northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour today, so if you are getting out there, just be prepared for that slight breeze. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, sunny skies continuing from 8 a.m. to around noon, and then we will see a little bit of cloud coverage roll in by 4 p.m. We are going to see that high take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Now with that partly cloudy skies rolling in around 4 p.m., that's when we could see that increased chance of precipitation. So make sure that you have your rain gear with you, because that's going to continue throughout the course of this evening. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm, 89 degrees in Denver. Beautiful sunshine, maybe just a little bit of cloud coverage to give you guys a break from that heat if you're up in the Front Range. Now, as we make our way to Vail, 75 degrees in Vail, 20% chance of precipitation, 78 in Avon with a 20% chance of moisture, 80 degrees in Eagle, 15% chance of moisture, and that's going to take place, like I said, later into the afternoon. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, 46 degrees is our overnight low, 20% chance of rainfall, mostly clear skies. That sun going down just a little bit earlier by the day, 7:46 is when we're going to see that set tonight. Now, west-northwest continuing at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, though, 40% chance of precipitation tomorrow, so if you are getting out there to do any of the fun afternoon activities, just be prepared with your rain jacket with you. 74 degrees is our high tomorrow. Continuing into Monday, we are expecting mostly sunny skies, and that's going to continue into Tuesday as well. A little bit more cloud coverage making its way into the valley on Wednesday, and then that'll dissipate and bring us those warmer temperatures again on Thursday. So it is going to be a beautiful 5 days ahead of us. This precipitation feels really nice, and especially as we're approaching fall now. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping and maybe buy some rain gear, that's your one-stop shop for all you need here in the heart of Avon, so make sure that you go check them out. We're going to take it over to Liz, who's going to wrap up the show.
Thank you very much for a look at that weather, Maddie. Now we know how to plan our day and the rest of our weekend and week ahead. Thank you all for tuning in to TV8, your Saturday edition. Maddie will be here tomorrow for your Sunday edition. And we want to thank everybody over at Christie Sports and all the great people up in Beaver Creek for such wonderful interviews and great things about the community that we get to go enjoy every single day. We are blessed to live here, and we really appreciate you tuning in to TV8 so we can give you all the things that are happening in our community. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everybody. Tune in again tomorrow for Maddie on a Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies.